A vaccine appointment may last only a few minutes, but those few minutes can protect years of your dog's life. The difficult part is not deciding whether protection matters. It is understanding which shots matter, when they are given, and why. Some vaccines protect against viruses that spread through shared ground, saliva, respiratory droplets, wildlife, or contaminated water and soil. Others are chosen because of where a dog lives, travels, plays, boards, swims, hikes, or meets other dogs. That is why a good vaccination plan is not simply a list. It is a protection strategy designed for one individual dog. Vaccines train the immune system to recognize a threat before the real infection has a chance to cause severe disease. They do not create an invisible force field, and no medical intervention offers perfect protection in every animal. But vaccination can greatly reduce the chance of infection, severe illness, complications, community spread, and preventable death. Puppies need a series of visits because the antibodies they receive from their mother do not disappear on the same day. Those maternal antibodies provide early help, yet they can also interfere with a vaccine before the puppy is ready to respond fully. Because veterinarians cannot see the exact day that protection falls, the puppy series creates several opportunities for immunity to develop. Missing the final puppy dose can leave a vulnerable window, even when earlier injections were given on time. The first major group is usually a combination vaccine whose label may say DAPP, DA2PP, DHPP, or something similar. The letters vary, but the core protection usually includes canine distemper virus, adenovirus, and parvovirus. Canine distemper can affect the respiratory system, digestive system, and nervous system, sometimes leaving permanent damage or causing death. Adenovirus type 1 can cause infectious canine hepatitis, damaging the liver and other organs in dogs that become seriously ill. Parvovirus attacks rapidly dividing cells, especially in the intestinal tract, and can cause intense vomiting, diarrhea, dehydration, and collapse. Parvovirus is also remarkably persistent in the environment, so an apparently ordinary contaminated surface can remain a dangerous source of exposure. Rabies deserves its own category because it threatens animals and people and is nearly always fatal after clinical signs appear. Rabies vaccination timing and booster intervals are controlled by local law and by the licensed product used in your region. Leptospirosis is a bacterial disease spread through infected urine and contaminated water or soil, often involving wildlife or rodents. It can damage the kidneys and liver, and some forms can spread from infected animals to people. Modern recommendations increasingly recognize that small urban dogs can face leptospirosis risk, not only large hunting or farm dogs. For many dogs, the leptospirosis series starts at 12 weeks or older with 2 doses separated by 2 to 4 weeks. After the initial series, leptospirosis protection is generally renewed every year when the veterinarian recommends it for that dog and region. Then come lifestyle-based vaccines, which can be essential even though they are not automatically given to every dog everywhere. Bordetella and canine parainfluenza are associated with contagious respiratory disease, especially where dogs gather in close contact. Boarding facilities, grooming salons, training classes, dog shows, shelters, and busy daycare environments can raise that exposure risk. Canine influenza vaccination may be recommended when local outbreaks or frequent dog-to-dog contact make exposure more likely. Lyme vaccination may be considered for dogs exposed to ticks in regions where Borrelia burgdorferi is a meaningful risk. Tick prevention remains important even when Lyme vaccination is used, because ticks can transmit more than one disease. Now let us turn the science into a practical timeline, beginning with a healthy puppy and a complete veterinary examination. At roughly 6 to 8 weeks, many puppies receive the first distemper, adenovirus, and parvovirus combination dose. The combination vaccine is then repeated every 2 to 4 weeks through at least 16 weeks of age. In areas or situations with high parvovirus risk, veterinarians may continue the series to 18 or even 20 weeks. Around 12 weeks, the first leptospirosis dose may be added, followed by the second dose 2 to 4 weeks later. Rabies is commonly first given from 12 weeks onward, but the exact legal age and schedule must follow local rules. Lifestyle vaccines can begin at different ages and may require 1 dose, 2 starting doses, or a specific route of administration. That is one reason an internet chart should never replace the instructions on the product and the judgment of a veterinarian. After the puppy series, a combination booster is usually given within 1 year of the final initial dose. After that booster, distemper, adenovirus, and parvovirus combination vaccines are commonly repeated at 3-year intervals in adult dogs. Rabies boosters may be required every 1 or 3 years, depending on local law and the vaccine product. Leptospirosis, Lyme, canine influenza, and many Bordetella protocols are generally renewed annually when continuing risk justifies them. The plan should be reviewed every year because a quiet home dog can become a traveler, boarder, hiker, or daycare regular. Senior dogs do not automatically age out of vaccination, although health conditions may change timing, product choice, or risk priorities. A dog taking immune-suppressing medication, undergoing cancer treatment, or living with serious illness needs an individualized medical decision. If vaccination records are missing, do not guess dates or assume that an adult dog has lifelong protection from puppy shots. A veterinarian can build a catch-up plan based on age, health, legal requirements, exposure risk, and any reliable documentation available. When a booster is overdue, the answer is not always to restart every series, so contact the clinic for product-specific guidance. Most dogs experience no significant problem after vaccination, although mild tiredness, soreness, or reduced appetite can occur briefly. A small, tender swelling at the injection site can also occur and should be monitored according to the veterinarian's instructions. Facial swelling, widespread hives, repeated vomiting, breathing difficulty, weakness, or collapse can signal an emergency reaction. Those signs require immediate veterinary attention rather than waiting to see whether they disappear on their own. Tell the veterinary team about any previous reaction before the next appointment so they can plan safer timing and observation. Never reduce a vaccine dose because a dog is small. Licensed canine vaccine doses are not calculated like medication by body weight. For dogs with a reaction history, a veterinarian may separate selected vaccines into different visits without leaving essential protection unfinished. Before vaccination day, bring every record you have, including breeder, shelter, previous clinic, travel, and boarding documents. Tell the veterinarian about recent illness, medications, pregnancy, immune problems, travel plans, wildlife exposure, ticks, daycare, and boarding. After the appointment, keep the day calm, monitor your dog, and follow the clinic's instructions about activity and warning signs. Puppy socialization still matters during the vaccine series, but exposure should be planned with veterinary guidance rather than left to chance. Controlled meetings with healthy vaccinated dogs and clean, low-risk environments can help development while protection is still being completed. The safest schedule is not the one with the most vaccines or the fewest vaccines. It is the right protection at the right time. That schedule should protect your dog, respect individual health, follow local law, and respond to real exposure rather than internet fear. A vaccination record is more than paperwork. It is a timeline of decisions that can prevent suffering before symptoms ever begin. So check the dates, ask which risks apply, and book the visit before a missed booster becomes an avoidable emergency. Protection begins with information, but it becomes real only when a veterinarian turns that information into a plan for your dog. Because the goal is not simply to complete a checklist. It is to give your dog more safe, healthy years beside you.